Hey, check this out, man.
Go to that arrow and share the live out to your mates. Yeah, so we've got the reaction 6 o'clock tonight, all about John Shields. Into the reactions. Don't forget, guys, if you send any gifts, 100 coins or more, or if you send those popular gifts, I think they're literally called popular, we will pin you, so give us a shout. Please follow those pinned gifters. I know this is a bit of a random reaction, it's not my normal time, but I had a little bit of time to kill. So let's get into the random reactions. We've seen that one. There we go. Oh! Teddy, thank you so much. Teddy, man, thank you. You didn't have to do that. I've not had that one before. Thank you. Thank you so much. MVP Teddy.
Big mouth and like no teeth.
Why? Why is it not playing right?
I'm looking for like a fish with like a big mouth and like no teeth.
Why? Oh. Oh no.
Something like this.
Because it's obvious that you're...
Yeah.
Get out of the store.
I just need this fish. I'm looking...
Absolutely not. It's delusive Angie vibes, that.
The femboy community has a fascism problem. It's pretty easy to
Really? No way.
spot once you know some common dog
I wouldn't have thought so.
whistles, such as 14, 88,
I'm not going to lie. I didn't think fascists would be into femboys. I'm locked in. I'm locked in. Let's
or
go.
anything regarding a Roman salute. So how did this happen? Short answer, 4chan. Long answer, also 4chan. In the early 2000s, being a femboy was a very niche subculture on the internet, unlike today where it has really skyrocketed in popularity because of TikTok. But since it was a very niche subculture at this point in the early 2000s, you would have to rely on online messaging boards, such as Reddit and 4chan, to find femboys, or even in some cases find other femboys. And you want to know who else uses these online messaging boards and still do today?
Fascists.
Fascists. So from the get,
I'm sorry, chat, right? I could have never called femboys and fascists getting it on. I could have never.
go, there was a very close proximity between femboys and fascists. And because of this proximity to each other, femboys started to learn about fascism, and fascists started to learn about femboys. So through the process of sharing
Thank you for the heart, mate.
ironic memes on the same site, these two cultures started to slowly but surely combine. And since being a femboy
I'm here to be educated. Let's go.
was a niche subculture, there was a level of real-life social ostracization. And fascists absolutely love recruiting socially ostracized groups of people. Whoa, 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 whoa. What about why? Why are fascists recruiting femboys? Because they know they're hot? In these online messaging boards, you would see these fascists flirting with any...
Can we put your favourite emoji in the chat, guys? I don't know why, but TikTok chat is being very weird at the minute. Very weird and muting chats all the time.
Even sometimes engaging in entire romantic relationships with femboys, primarily for the purpose of practice. These fascists will use femboys as practice for the real thing because they are so uncomfortable around women.
What?
Femboys offer this very approachable form of femininity for these online losers. And so to these fascists, they are still interacting with femininity and they are still doing the thing they want.
I think it'll be a long time before Disney does the fascist and the femboy love story, but you never know. You never know.
But it is much more approachable because it is with another man.
It's alright, baby. It's alright.
And then there's a whole argument of it's the only socially acceptable way in their own ideology to express their own queerness. But it's important to note, not all femboys are inherently queer. But why do a lot of femboys transition into trans women? I wonder. But also, extremely important to note, not all femboys are fascists. There's just a lot of them. There's also just
I find this mental. Hey, Leeds.
a lot of fascism going on in the world right now. Anyways, so be nice to your femboys. Unless they're fascists, then don't. If you like the
Oh, yeah, always.
ideas I talked about, I'd highly recommend the It Could Happen Here podcast, and especially...
No way. Oh, that's for another.
Hi, if you're new here, my name is Nina. I went to prison one time and I cannot shut up about it. So I do this thing where I tell you guys what it was like to live with a certain person in prison, and then
Oh God, I actually watched this. It was terrible. She rambles on for 9 minutes and I have no fucking clue what she's talking about. Oh, it's a message from Delusive Angie to the Blaster. Do you have the same outraged for like playing the video, or do you have an excuse? You're not affected, let's be real.
Anything you
Are you affected by Corey mocking Grape? Or are you only affected when it's me?
can do,
Do you call anyone else out? No. Because of that, your opinion
I can do.
means shit to me. Delusive is so easily triggered with her own bullshit. Delusive Angie can absolutely suck a fart. Straight from my sweaty arse cheeks.
Better. I can do anything better than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
I've called out Corey before. He's blocked me because I called him out. So yes, I do hold others accountable. I've called out EQ out before. I've called Canadian Angie out before. I could go on and name everyone.
No, you can't.
Did they cry the way you are
Yes, I can.
and get so affected? Nope. They took it on the chin and owned it. One thing you can't do with me is gaslight me, Angela. If you don't like anyone having an opinion on you, then do as you suggest to other people and come off the app.
No, you can't.
Yo, Jojo.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Anything you can be, I can be.
My opinion must mean something to you because you've made the effort to message me. I've told you countless times that if you do not like my opinion, then block me.
Greater. Sooner or later, I'm greater than you.
And stop using my clips. I genuinely wouldn't give a shit. And I'd still post on you, by the way.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Your opinion means shit to me, so don't you start thinking I care. Twice you've been in my DMs over something you don't agree with me posting.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
This is just pathetic, but it's standard delusive Angie, innit? Standard delusive Flannery. Thank you for the follow. Hey, Borderline. Oh, Christ. 8 minutes of Chelsea the art. I very much doubt I'm going to watch that much. Celia waits for a taxi and gets upset.
I mean, if I'm such a granny, why can't I get in somewhere, darling? Everyone sends your daily heart news. We might have to go down the mental health route soon anyway, if I can't find nothing.
Okay, that's just on the nose manipulation then.
Might lose my mind.
If you ever had it.
Oh, I'm joking, you absolute bag of Rice Krispies. You absolute donuts filled with fucking custard.
Custard donuts are the shittest type of donut. I agree. Well, people are always joking when you call them out, aren't they?
I know, but they'd have to house me, innit?
Sally here. The thing is, she isn't joking at all. She will use anything to get what she wants. Probably.
Sammy, thank you, Sammy. Let's give you a...
I take that back about the custard donuts. Actually, I do like a custard donut, but I prefer a cream pie.
follow back. Thank you, Sammy, darling. Bye.
Well, she said she was streaming from a council flat, which is technically working from her address, which you're not allowed to do or something. I don't know. That's what was in a video a little while ago. I don't know how factually accurate that is. Obviously, it's just a reaction, not a deep dive. Thank you for that. Fuck me, heart me's. Thank you, guys. That's a really good question, Kate. Does anybody know how she lost her accounts? What was she doing?
Oh, hello, darling.
Bored.
Apparently my ex's band is doing really well right now, so I fear that this is a conversation I'm gonna have to start having with people in the...
All right, cheers, Cubster.
very near future. I've actually been listening to this new band called Redacted recently, and they're really good. Have you heard of them? Yeah, I actually have heard of Redacted. Funny story, actually, the lead singer almost punched me in the face a few years back. Oh my god, no way, that's crazy. Were you guys, like, in a mosh pit or something? Did he, like, throw a swing and it almost hit you in the face? No, so it actually wasn't an accident. Funnily enough, we were together at the time.
Sally leveling up, awesome.
He was my fiance. And he woke up one morning to find out that his glasses were broken. Yeah, like he must have rolled over on them in his sleep or something. But funny thing, he was convinced that I broke the glasses, so he was really mad at me, and he was yelling at me, and he was screaming at me. And even though I knew that I didn't break the glasses, I still wanted to help him fix them, right?
I understand why she's saying redacted, because she doesn't want to get into trouble and protect your space, obviously, but there's not even a little clue who this is.
So I went and I grabbed duct tape, but that made him even
Unless the band's actually called Redacted.
more upset. So he grabbed the glasses and he held them like this in his fist, and he was shaking and he was breathing really heavy, like and I really did think that he was gonna punch me
Must have been scary,
in the face, but he didn't. He actually threw the glasses into my lap and said, "You're such a fucking piece of shit." Yeah. We were together for like a year and 9 months, actually, and he treated me pretty poorly the entire time. Oh my god. Yeah, no, but he is ridiculously talented. Yeah, voice of an angel, that one. So I'm really glad that you're enjoying his stuff, yeah. Apparently my ex's band is doing really well.
Jesus.
Information, I will be honest with that.
Can't say what I want to, but I had to stop myself. Launching my phone across the room, listening to this absolute prick. Cuts off abruptly because I couldn't listen anymore. I'm going to let this go because we reacted to it live, but obviously I've reposted it. It is Deadro's live when he came back and basically tried to gaslight and bullshit to everyone. Hey, Dark Angel. The interview we always wanted. Corey interviews Bella. I love him and Bella. Bella and Merlin have met.
Can you confirm, my dear dog, that you
I'm good, yes.
are fed? Speak. Speak. Quickly. Quickly, speak. Speak. Right, marvellous. Can you confirm you are happy? Thank you, Giggles. Can we pin Giggles, please? Can you confirm that you are happy? Speak. Marvellous. And can you confirm
Such a well-trained dog.
that you are well fed? Speak. Marvellous. Thank you.
Yeah, Bella's doing really well.
You, Kirsty, get pinned, my sweet. And can you confirm that you love me? Speak. Marvellous. So, and have I been told to say any of this to you? No. Marvellous. Silence. All of this is off your own mind, yeah? Speak. Marvellous. Thank you very much. I am now finished with my interview. Give me a kiss. No, no kiss. No, come here. Give me a kiss. Thank you, baby.
Nah, man, he's so good with Bella, isn't he? He's so good with Bella.
Remembering your oath to tell the truth, did you ever tell Donald Trump his name is in the files?
Oh, this is weird, right? This is really weird. I don't even know who these players are involved here, but this guy's challenging somebody, this Patel, and he actually just answers the question. Listen, he legitimately says yes, and then this guy cuts him off and says, "Why can't you answer the question?" It's the most ridiculous fucking thing I've ever heard. Listen.
Remembering your oath to tell the truth, did you ever tell Donald Trump his name is in the files?
I have never spoken to President Trump about the Epstein files.
Did you ever tell the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name is in the Epstein files?
The Attorney General and I have had numerous discussions about the entirety of the Epstein files and the reviews conducted by our team.
Did you tell
Just wait.
the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name is in the Epstein files?
And we have released where President Trump's name is in the
It's a simple
Attorney's
question.
And we have released where President Trump's name is in there. It's a simple question. Answer the question.
Did you tell the Attorney General that the President's name is in the Epstein files?
During many conversations that the Attorney General and I have
He's already answered it.
had on the matter of Epstein, we have reviewed.
The question is
painstakingly
simple.
Who
Did you
can
tell
be-
the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name is in the Epstein files? Yes or no?
Why don't you try spelling it out if
Yes
you're
or
going to mock
no,
me?
Director?
Use the alphabet.
Yes or no?
No? A, B, C,
Director,
D, E, F?
it
Don't wanna
sounds
do
like
it?
you don't want to tell us. Did you tell the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name was in the Epstein?
Guys, I'm not losing it, right? He did answer the question, didn't he? Yes or no, chat?
files.
Why don't you try serving your constituency
did
by
you tell the
focusing on
Attorney
reducing
General
violent
that Donald
crime in this
Trump's name-
country and the number of pedophiles that are
Director,
legally
reclaiming
harbored
my time,
in your
Director.
sanctuary cities in
Director,
California?
reclaiming
I'll
my
work with
time.
you on that. Do
Regular
you want
order,
to
Mr.
work with us
Chairman.
on that?
Director, reclaiming my time.
gentleman from
I'm team not this guy, I'm team the other guy. I don't know who they are, but
California.
Did you tell the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name is in the Epstein files?
Question has been asked and answered.
Remember.
boom. Because it has. Thank you, Hannah, for sending those popular gifts. If you send populars, guys, we will pin you. Make sure to follow our pinned people. Oh, I couldn't care less about this one.
This is his thoughts on fact.
Oh! Alex reacts to the anti-TikTokers clip about TheFactFreak. Very interesting. I've been tagged in a lot of stuff to do with the anti-TikTokers, so I'll watch a few of these.
Freak.
Welcome back, boys and girls. One, I'm not going to enjoy talking about this because I had a lot of respect for the man. TheFactFreak.
It's the way he speaks. It's the way he speaks as though a gun was held to his head and he had to make the video. Hey, Clout FYP. But the root cause of this is that I've upset a big creator that licks his backside, Zach the Brat. That's where it all comes from, and you'll see, because the more I've challenged him, the more he's just out and out said it. He even said in his most recent video, which we'll get to, that that I haven't addressed that. I've literally been live with Zach addressing it twice, and he's commented on the screen recordings of it.
What is happening?
Man's tapped.
I've got to say, I was a huge fan of him back in the day. He won't know it. I was on YouTube listening to him before I even came on this platform, so I knew of him before I came here. So I knew a lot of what he did and respect him for that, without a shadow of a doubt. Respect him for all the hard
But then you will demand me later.
work he's put in. Unfortunately,
You were just a deep dive expert or whatever you said later on.
now, TheFactFreak has gone from...
So all the hard work that he's done gets unnoticed because your opinion of him you don't agree with. Because he's not going at people that you dislike at this current time, he's calling out people, you know, around your little community.
And do you know what, Alex? Thank you. And I'm speaking like you say. That is one of these things. I am people's favourite until I speak about somebody that they like. Then I'm a problem. And that's always happened throughout awareness. I don't pick and choose who I'm calling out. I can't call out everyone. It's fucking impossible. But I saw a video of somebody with moronic, horrible, bigoted views, and I called it out. Don't really know the person, I called him out. And he, obviously, because he was already upset about the Zach thing, he's then looked for something else that he can then make a video and tie the two in together. It's see-through, it's predictable. All you do is just ramble, talk shite.
He's now a wrong'un in your eyes.
Well seen, Alex.
I find that strange, but if you want me to, I'll tag you in some clips of people that you support and the things that they've done wrong. You know, and let's see your response to that.
Oh no! Don't do that! Don't do that. EQ's commented on his latest video saying you've always been nice to me because I've called out his transphobia. EQ was live this morning saying what she usually says, which I will back anybody who sends me money and backs me, and that's who he is. So like, it's not very, you know what I mean? It's unbelievably predictable.
non-biased critiquing to being quite inappropriate, I feel, on something that he used to preach a lot about. Let's have a chat. I don't know.
Fucking hell, that wasn't the chat.
I don't know about you, but TheFactFreak does an awful lot of drunk exposures. I've got to say,
I really, I would love to be pointed in the direction of a drunken exposure. The other night, obviously, I had a drink and I showed Zach's messages and showed we weren't conspiring together. I wouldn't have even called that a fucking exposure. But it's the same whenever I put any video out. People will go, did you see TheFactFreak's deep dive the other night? And it was titled Rachel Skinner live reaction, for example. And I'd be like, well, no, that wasn't a deep dive. Often everybody thinks That's what, if the Fact Freak's doing something, that's what he's doing, which is not true. I would love to see any receipts.
I'm getting fed up with him. I wouldn't tolerate, if I was sober, a drunk man rambling on for an hour, so I couldn't possibly watch it.
But you watched me. You did watch me. Hence you made this fucking video, honestly.
And he does start to ramble. He's very unpredictable where he used to be solid. It's quite odd. He's a bloke who says,
have I always been predictable? I think that's quite interesting. I don't know if I have been.
if you cling yourself to one side, that will be your downfall. Well, I gotta say, gotta hit.
You should see his newest video, because I've called out his transphobia. He started rambling on in a huge video saying that I've taken the video out of context. The full video's in my repost, by the way, so you can see the video's not taken out of context. He's then said that I've been perverse in pointing out his transphobia and all of this sort of shit, that he's grown as a person, and that we shouldn't be talking about things that he's changed his mind on, and that if you haven't got anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. It's your whole fucking channel, pal. Do you know? Well, you know, you try, G. You don't get everything. You can't get everything right. It's not possible. But honestly, Laura, he's got into complete... While he tries to obviously gaslight and say that I'm losing it, that I'm distracting from the original point of this video. But the video I've done is called Out as Transphobia. I've already done a response to this video. So I haven't avoided what you said here, because I've already directly addressed that. So then you're trying to say that I am diverting onto something else. Well, no, I've already addressed it. This is now another issue, which is an issue with you and your transphobia.
That right back at him. Like this relationship, let's say it, relationship with
Hilarious.
the clique, he's starting to turn.
And this man thinks I'm in the clique because I've called out people that he thinks is in the Rat Pack. Has anybody told the anti-TikToker that Zach the Brat and Evil Queen are not on good terms while you're riding hard for Zach the Brat? I'm just wondering, do you even know that, like, the Rat Pack is, it's gone. The Zoe, who the fuck's Zoe? Sophie and Levi are arguing with each other. EQ saying she's had enough of the two of them. They're saying they've had enough of her. They're saying XYZ about Zach. Delusive Angie is trying to come in and, you know, saying that. And she's saying F you, Evil Queen, and everything. There is no Rat Pack that you're defending now. And I'm definitely not part of any clique. I never fucking have been. I've called out people on both sides of these shit little group names or whatever.
And quite frankly, the Amy Rose one he's just done, I'm
not going to go over these points about this video because I've already done it in multiple videos. I just want to hear what Alex says.
At least two problems with this. First of all, I don't know why TheFactFreak's attacking someone with obvious severe autism and LDs. I can't fathom why you would mention that. Or even go out.
I don't know how he decides what is severe autism. Autism's a spectrum, okay? So I'm autistic. So I might present to you, anti-TikToker, that I function better than this Amy Rose or whatever the hell she's called. Have I got that name right? So you suggested she has it where you're like, you are telling everybody which parts of the spectrum and what people are on. Like, it's I just don't get it, man.
After her, after the
thank you for completing those goals, guys. Thank you.
Amount of crap she's had in her life when it comes to do with friends. So you would add more pressure onto that.
Not my issue, didn't know.
By demeaning her and saying that she's got low
all I'm going to say is I wouldn't call it attacking, having an opinion on a video,
yes,
regardless of who it is. Not everyone's opinion is someone that someone's going to agree with. You need to understand that. That's life. I've got friends of mine that I could call out daily.
Well said, Alex. And you know what it is? That's the thing. As far as I just heard somebody with a bigoted view over, you know, those people and all that sort of language and approach. And as far as I'm concerned, people who think and act like that are low IQ, are stupid, and are not welcome in my space online. Simple.
Daily basis, and I tend to, if I disagree with their opinion. I don't call them out to cause offence. I have difference of opinions. We'll have a conversation about it and we move on. It's not a hate campaign. It's not falling out with people. We just have difference of opinions, and that's life.
Like you. Well,
and do you know that comes from a place with Alex as well, where I've had issues with some of the things Alex has done, and Alex has had issues with some of the things I've done, and we have both called each other out for various things over the years on TikTok, but neither of us are bitter and nasty to each other about it. Like, if somebody was to talk shite, then obviously somebody's going to have an issue.
Oh, I'm not being funny. That isn't a joke. That's obvious.
There was no joke in the video.
So I don't get why you would attack someone with that, because haven't you got autism? It's a bit of a slap in the face to the autistic Zen community, I'd say. Also, this last...
So in what you're saying here and what I'm gathering here is, if you have autism or learning difficulties, that no one can pull you up on your behaviour. I mean,
yeah, but you have to be on the right side of it, Alex, to where the anti-TikToker decides, you know, with all of his training and medical training within the autism community, when he decides that, oh, I like you, so you don't have capacity, so you can get away with what you're saying because of capacity. Like, people hate people in the autistic community, and if there's anybody who wants to share their opinions in the chat, hate when it is used as an excuse for bad behaviour. It's not on.
I'm not saying that anything that Amy's done wrong, but I'm just kind of understanding here, like, you're saying that he's jumped on Amy Rose, he's bullying her, your words, and you can tell she's got autism and learning difficulties. So I'm kind of understand, from what I'm gathering here is, that's wrong to do. You can't call people out if they've got learning difficulties or they've got autism. Autism is a spectrum. You can't compare autism with one person's autism to...
Don't infantilise folk because of our autism. Everyone should be held accountable for poor actions. Yes, Badaboom. Now, you can understand that somebody, you know, it's person by person basis, but it should not be used as an excuse because you like the person and they have autism. So you're like, oh, well, it's because of this. Like, I've had people say to me, oh, well, it's not really her views. I think it's because she's been around people who have pushed these views on her. How do you know that? You don't know that. You're making an assumption based on the fact that you like that person. You have nothing that is factually grounded in that, and you're actually talking down the woman's intelligence and saying that she can't make a judgment herself. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's absolutely nuts. He's done really well here, like.
The next person's.
And Alex is the kind of guy, if he didn't agree with me, he'd fucking say it as well.
There might be similarities, but everyone's different, you know. For you to then come across and say, oh, well, I think he's bullying. Well, that's your opinion. You think he's bullying or he's attacked her or whatever you want to say. My opinion was different.
I'll tell you who's called me a bully for the video. Evil Queen. That's fucking funny, isn't it? That's funny. I'm glad she's turned over a new leaf and she's doing the well-behaved Evil Queen part at the minute, which she's done before. But, like, I mean, the irony wasn't lost on me. But obviously, she really likes him because he's backed her on everything she's ever said. So, you know, and she, you know, I assume he gifts, subscribes, all that sort of malarkey.
You know what I mean?
And in Evil Queen's own words, which you've got to give her, she's always honest. She's here on this app to make money, and she will back the people who send her money.
Someone else's opinion is going to be different, but for you to attach that onto, oh, he's siding with the clique there, that's you doing wordplay now, wanting people to believe that that's the opinion of the clique also.
No, do you know what it is, Alex? I'll disagree with you there, because I think, and he hasn't made it very clear in this video, he's using the video I've made about that Rose girl to attack my character, but his main grievance is the fact that I did the live with the messages to do with Zach de Brat. That's his main grievance, but he's not out and out saying it. And then he's saying this is to do with the friendship of the clique. But he's not addressing that we know that behind it, that is the reason. And it's only recently that obviously that slipped in his next video.
There's a difference between me and yourself, is if I'll take accountability, and if someone says, are you a hypocrite, Alex, I'll go, yeah, sometimes. Sometimes I'm a hypocrite. My friends have done stuff and I've turned a blind eye. Of course. But the difference is with me, I hold my hands up. I don't need to lie to people.
Fair.
Because people come in my room and accept me for me. They don't always agree with what I say. They don't agree with the slurs. They don't agree with, how I move sometimes.
Don't.
However, one thing you get in here, what you see is what you get. I don't move in the dark.
1 second, chat. Sorry.
Darkness. I don't slag people off behind the scenes and be friends with them on an app, because I believe in being transparent, a bit like your beard.
Sadie, you never keep it consistent. Never keep what consistent? Have I missed something? I'll just wait there, Laurie. I'm not sure what Sadie means. Let Sadie have a chance.
I mean, I'll be real. So at the end of the day, when you're there looking to criticise everyone on a daily basis, sometimes look in the mirror and see, is that a vision of myself? Am I that person also? And
Afternoon colour.
then you can move on. You know what I mean?
Backhand comment of
Bumberclot.
How big her hand is. Is that a weight dig?
No, that's you reading between the lines and saying about a weight dig. It's about the size of her hands and the fact that the drink was so small. It's a fucking joke. But whatever.
Her size. Quite frankly, Fat Freak, I would zip it when it came to that. You and me are both large blokes, so we can't go mocking other people like that. And to think you would fat shame from the community you're from, I find it very distasteful. So yeah, one I didn't want to do, but I thought...
But there was a gun to his head and he had to.
And he's talking about, I think Fat Freak has changed, and not for the better.
Honestly, I hear the Fact Freak has changed when I call out somebody that people like. I tend to hear that quite a lot. I tend to get that a lot. The Fact Freak has changed, he's calling out somebody I like. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just... I'm sorry. And yeah, I also have started to demask a bit on here, but that's something completely different. My values, what I stand for and what I speak out on haven't fucking changed. I would hope I've been educated more as life has gone on, etc. But
the more he shows of himself and the more we hear from him, I think the more insight we get from this person who was just a...
remember at the start he said he had respect for me doing deep dives, and then listen how he describes me now.
A deep dive expert has now gone to some, I feel, quite drunk most days, rambling with no...
Drunk most days is absolutely mental. Absolutely mental for a start. I've had a weekend away where I obviously have had a few drinks, etc. I had a drink on the night with the whole Zach de Brat thing. I drink sometimes on a Friday during my music stream and sometimes on a Saturday. I work 5 days a week. I have to get up for work at 4:45 in the morning. Right? At 4:45 in the morning. And then I have to drive 40 minutes to an hour. I am not getting drunk every day. Or drinking every day. That's called gaslighting. It's also called, genuinely...
real point apart...
My opinion is, and this is my opinion, no one else's. Like I said, I speak for myself, I never speak for anyone else. I personally think Fat Freak needs to get a snorkel on and possibly deep dive into yourself, mate. Because the way you protest and the way you go on this app, right, like you're prim and proper, but then turn a blind eye to people that have said the worst. I mean, when you talk about bullying and all,
I'm not like, well, I suppose I'm explaining myself, Alex, but I'm being open with it. That's what I do. Do you know what I mean? That's what I do. You guys see it. I might go to the pub and I stream from the pub and stuff like that. I'm not dropping an exposure while sitting in the pub or the social club, am I? Do you know what I mean? Yes, he does, Colour, he does. Tracy, thank you so much for the fireworks. Thank you so much. I've not seen you drunk all the time. It's been coming here. Well, this is it. I'm here. I'm live every night. I'm live pretty much every night doing the reactions. Have you seen what he's talking about? I've got a whole second YouTube channel, TheFactFreak Reacts, where I upload every live. Go and see how many of them that I am drunk and doing an exposure on.
this stuff, right? I mean, I don't speak to Scouse Slayer, right? Do not speak to that woman, you know. I move on from situations that have happened in the past. I'm just about myself and people that are around me, my community. But people could say that you was bullying her. You know, people, not me, because I mean, I don't give two fucks. Like, people are entitled to have their own opinions. But the amount of videos that you used to say about her and do her and try and embarrass her, let me get it twisted. I mean, don't get it
oh, really?
twisted. I've done
Evening, Debbie.
videos myself, and you know, I've had my opinion, and she's no innocent party. But like I said, at the end of the day, people do mad stuff on this app from time to time. And I think you turning blind eyes to some of the worst comments on this app. I think you're the hypocrite here.
Do you agree with Alex, guys? Oh, Tracy, thank you for the panda. Thank you.
Well, you're starting to attack people.
I'm sick. Like, honestly, I really do sometimes think that people who say that somebody is being attacked because somebody made a video giving their opinion on something that was said on the internet, I'm starting to wonder if these people ever been actually attacked. Because this is absolutely, like, the anti-TikTok has done a few videos on me. I suppose I'm going into back and forth territory now. Do I consider myself attacked? Absolutely not. It's just ridiculous. He uses language, like he says in the one he's done recently that it was perverse of me to call out his shit. He uses language that how do I describe it? Sort of brings up the sort of atmosphere, exaggerates things or whatever. Yeah, trigger words and exaggerating things and making things sort of more dramatic than they are. Emotive, that's right, John. Emotive, trigger words and emotive language.
Oh yeah, sorry, and someone's just stated there, you also are friends with...
Thank you for that, Sleepy Rich. TheFactFreak doesn't claim to be some sort of angel / saviour. He's just a dude chasing yeah, 100%. And also, all of my exposures, as I've said a long time, a lot of them come when people from a community who are passionate about exposing somebody approach me and say, TheFactFreak, can you look at this? TheFactFreak, can you shine some awareness on that? Yeehaw, bitch. Thank you, Koi. And I've always been open about that, and I've always said it, and I've always spoken about it. So, and then people will twist these things because, let's face it, they don't actually watch, but yet they want to run with whatever they're being told by.
Was it
Hey, Golden Phantom.
Pockers and what's his name, John?
For whatever fucking reason, people listen to me sometimes when I'm doing these exposures, and that's what the fuck is that? Thank you so much, Tracy. I'm trying to be serious, Tracy, for God's sake. Stop making me look adorable. But I've completely been thrown here. Completely thrown with that. Completely thrown.
That was bullying as well to Annette, and I mean, I know Annette's no innocent party. She brings a lot of it on herself. However,
yeah, don't forget, guys. Anyone send? Oh, sorry, it's funny, Tracy. Anybody sending gifts, 100 coins or more, give us a shout so we can pin you. Please follow those guys.
In the end, it become bullying, major bullying in the end, and you don't.
He's right.
Don't turn the blind eye to that, do you? No, she's got disabilities and stuff, so you know.
I'm gonna put a full stop in it there. I've got another one later. I've been looking into Diadro and Omar.
Thank you, Sally. This bit's hilarious. He's been looking into Diadro. He thinks there's some awareness that needs raising. The man, honestly, fucking how far behind is he?
Have I got the ultimate red flag show to do about him, so please stay tuned. If you're not, whack the like button. Please whack the like if you enjoyed it. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you think
Is Alex not going to mention that?
about this subject. Also, if you're not following, smash a follow. I've got more to come. I try to do them daily. So let's get on with TikTok, eh?
Fucking hell, before you bring out anything about Diadro, be in jail. Jesus.
That was very funny, Alex. My point was as well, like, he said he didn't want to do this video, but he did it, obviously, and it's totally fine. He can do what he wants. And then says, I didn't really want to do this video. I'm thinking about doing one on Diadro. So you decided to do this one first. No problem.
You know what I mean?
Is he doing a Savile awareness video next? Maybe. Who knows?
18 months ago, like, on the Diadro thing. It's fucking crazy. Anyway, I don't agree with your comment on Fat
It is crazy.
Freak. Yeah, okay. The Amy Rose thing, he's going to be looked upon, you know, a certain way because she...
Yeah, and that's why people have ran to his video, which I get. I mean, there's people in his comment section that are lying to him as well. Like people who came on my videos and called me a PDF. And then I called them out and said, you've got mental health matters all over your shit. And they're going, TheFactFreak picks on me because I'm a woman. You were called out because you are vile. Like, I'm sick of people treating women like they're a weaker sex. Like, fucking, can we move on? If you're going to speak shit, expect to get called out. But that's why people, you know, obviously people have flocked to the video. And also, some people will agree with them, which is cool as well. But I've upset two communities. I've upset Amy whatever's community. And I've upset Zach de Brat's community. So, you know, and that's absolutely fine. That's what happens in awareness. You upset people when you call people out. You can never call people out and people just be like, yeah, no problem. So it goes.
He's liked on the app, but there's also videos out there would see Amy Rose in another light. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, she seems to me she's a sweet girl. She's obviously got a few difficulties, but that doesn't mean that you can't have an opinion.
Exactly, John. You can't be making friends within awareness. All of the week's work, I don't know, mercy on us, it's too easy, this rambler.
On something you see on social media because they have difficulties or autism. I'm sorry, in a court of law that wouldn't be excusable.
It's true. It's true. And yeah, that's right. Thank you so much. Thank you for the potato cut.
It's all CLA.
Dave Durans thinks TheFactFreak, Alex and Pockers are triplets. How dare you? Sally leveling up. Oh, that was fucking adorable. Why are all the gifts adorable at the minute? Thank you, Tracy. Fucking Dave Durans, you son of a bitch.
The observer is, guys.
But Zach says he's gone to rehab.
I've never watched this Fat Freak. I've never watched this Fat Freak.
He forgets what, like, years ago we've interacted. Not a lot, not a huge interaction. But he likes Zavi. Me and Zavi are good mates. We've spoken. Fucking hell, man. He's been drinking all day, hasn't he?
Yeah, this kind of reminds me of him and Alex Bigham are brothers, aren't they? They're both brothers. Fat Freak and Alex Bigham must be brothers in real life.
Thank you, Saz. Thank you.
Because they both speak the same.
I'm joking, I just want to see how many people there are in now. Not that many. Calm down.
No, seriously, they got to be real brothers. Fat Freak and Alex Bigham.
I need a crickets sound thing on the sound card. Hey, Delaney. Hey, Tinkerbell.
This Observer page, shall I follow these back? I think they're quite good, really, to watch.
Oh, people are being nice to me in these comments.
Can we get the target, please, and send your heartbeats?
Picture. Come on, guys, get the target and the heartbeats. Cheers, Dave. Hot black comes to mind. Do you like a tipple, so I hear?
He's got his fingernails painted.
Drinking. I said he's... What? Has he noticed my fingernails are painted? These need fucking sorting as well.
What?
Been drinking all day, he has been. Is that not a fact?
Does he play roulette?
Oh, it's because it's got black and red in it. Oh God, it's not a flattering image of me, Jesus. I believe you.
He painted. I've never watched him. I'm going to start watching this geezer.
You know, in his own words, whether he's making jokes, as he always says. You know,
Now, some men do paint their nails. It's okay. It doesn't mean.
Thanks, Dave.
Doesn't mean that they swing the other way or anything. How do I turn my guys? How do I
Thanks, Dave. Cheers.
turn my screen round? Hang on. Why is my screen gone side to side?
Each other's heads.
Oh my God! That's.
He's accidentally scrolled into Pockers. Yeehaw, bitch. Thank you, Southern Girl.
Cyanide.
Fucking hell! This ain't on. So we got TheFactFreak, Alex Brigham, and someone called Pockers. Is Alex Brigham a fucking triplet?
Wow. Dave's just had his mind blown. What the fuck? That's so funny, man. That's so funny.
Evening.
Oh! I'll start getting tagged in loads of videos to do with the anti-TikToker. So this is the anti-TikToker talking on Kirsten Cunningham, isn't it? And somebody stitched it. I don't know who this lady is who stitched it. Let's have a look. I haven't watched it all. He's not late to another awareness, is he?
Boys and girls.
Evening.
Not your regular broadcasting.
Oh, some
I
exciting
don't know why I do
news.
this. I'm here about.
Hey boys and girls, it's the anti-TikToker here. Just want to talk about, yes, fucking hell, pal.
Kirsty Cunningham.
Kirsten Cunningham.
Got the name wrong. Rookie move. I've done it myself though, to be fair.
I'm not too
This
sure
isn't off to
where
a
to
good
go
start.
with this yet.
Can't even get the name
Thank you for
right.
everybody that sent DMs in telling me they've got a slice of pie and all their story.
Can't
to
even get a
talk
name
about
right
this.
though. Brilliant.
I think we can get a few facts straight away.
Cool.
So we're not sort of dawdling around the old information.
Okay, brilliant.
Just
New news.
filing it up.
Some new news. It's got some new news about Kirsten Cunningham.
New news.
So first of all, she's not a paralytic.
We knew that.
She's not paralyzed. I think I said that right.
A few years
She's
ago.
not paralysed. We've
No,
all
she's
seen
not.
her get up. She's used her hips. She's using the bottom half, the top half of her legs.
Oh,
She hasn't got the right.
You're being paralytic, isn't that being drunk? It's paralytic. Alexa, what does paralytic mean?
Good evening, James. As a noun, paralytic is usually defined as a person affected with paralysis. As an adjective, paralytic is usually defined as affected with or subject to a loss or impairment of voluntary movement in a body part, caused by injury or disease of the nerves, brain, or spinal cord. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for paralytic.
I think it's that definition of paralytic people use when you're on the drink, isn't it? You know, when you're on the drink, but obviously that's the basis for it.
Techniques with her feet.
No, she hasn't, because she
As you
can't be
people
paralysed
know,
from the waist down.
who have a condition where you're paralysed from the waist down, or maybe
Paralysis. Yes.
that you have to move your feet in certain directions. Now, I'm not paralysed,
Brilliant,
but I
I'm
know
happy.
that.
Just in case anybody was worried that the anti-TikToker was paralysed, he's just making sure you guys know he's not. He's not. You might have thought he was, but he's not, alright?
Much.
I'm glad.
And it's not just like you can turn your body and your feet will go with you. You know, you've got to be able to shift your feet about. So number one, she's
Is he teaching us how legs work?
not paralysed. So what is she?
A liar.
A very
Yes.
sad case of someone who's been allowed to constantly get away with telling fibs.
Brilliant.
So
I knew
first
that.
of all, we've got
We all knew that, yeah.
I already knew that.
We all knew that.
she likes.
Is it Pitter? Hey, Pitter. You must really like this guy.
Waste of fucking time.
And she likes to cover up lies
Should've
with
told you
little
that 10
smirks and
minutes
little
ago.
comments or answering her own question like, okay, yeah, that's it, yeah. You know, trying to think like she's not talking to you. She's looking at herself answering
I bet, Pitter, I bet.
the same question in a video.
Pitter, can I ask you a question? And I don't want... Well, I am putting you on the spot, but I also won't have any issue if you do not answer it, because I'm pretty sure I have some receipts to show. But I said the other night that the anti-TikToker had lied about who he was to be in a net server or something like that, to leak the Discord, to get the party bag, all that sort of shit. He said that was bullshit the other day. Am I right or not? Just yes or no, Peter. And I'm pretty sure I have a screen recording of all of that. But
Yeah. So we've got...
yeah, he said he infiltrated. But my behaviour is problematic. You were so obsessed with somebody on here, you infiltrated their Discord. Or whatever it was, or, you know, to get party bags and all this sort of shit. He reckons he was a mod. Yeah, he tricked her into thinking he was a mod. You're borderline.
her that she's all...
That's a whole lot of effort for somebody like Annette. Do you know what I mean? Obviously me and Annette are never going to be fucking mates. I've called her out for shit that I still stand by, and she obviously has issues for me for various things, which I won't hold it against her. That's her complete opinion. Nobody likes to be called out or spoken about. But that level that's just going above and beyond. It's a bit strange. Yeah, Hope, yeah.
He's lying. Second thing is, we all know that she obviously had a problem at some time with feeding, and unfortunately she did, as the papers say, have anorexia. So that is a condition she has.
Shock horror.
This woman's hilarious. The fucking her reactions are brilliant.
We can't take that away from her in any way, or measure it up in any way.
No.
So she's got a condition, and she's lying. She deceives by eating, so deception. We've got deception.
Yeah.
The tubes that are coming
Hey, Buffy CEO.
out of her is quite unbelievable.
Yeah.
I've never heard of a thumb tube, but I hear it could be a thing. But this stuff she's putting into the...
He's so tapped. I've never actually really watched all of his awareness. I try and support people within the awareness community, repost their things or whatever else, but I get bored as fuck because he rambles on. He doesn't really get to the point very quickly. It's an ADHD person's fucking idea of a nightmare. Do you know what I mean? But, hey, Charlotte, I don't know what a fucking thumb tube is supposed to be.
Tubes, as I've...
He gives me word salad.
Researching.
Oh God!
It's going in way too
Honest
quick.
to God, you can't
And if you were to go
fucking times 5
in too quick with air bubbles in your body, it can seriously have some...
Don't forget, guys, as well, at 6 o'clock, I'm going live on YouTube tonight, and we're reacting to clips of John Shields, and obviously we're going to focus on the SA allegations. I'm going to say allegations to cover myself legally, but I'll be more frank over there tonight, so that'll be 6 o'clock. I'm going to do these reactions till about 5, and then I'm going to get ready for that. To be fair, I have no idea, Peter.
Harsh effects, or your body can react really bad to it. So I've listened to a few people that have got these stomach tubes that they've...
Wait till she hears him cover Diageo soon. He's going to cover Diageo soon, guys.
Feed and then
someone else...
Hey, cockapoo.
Dispose of waste in the other one.
Looks like
My one is, why has she got 2?
Oh God.
Because there's a white one.
Yeah.
And there's a one that's clear.
Yeah, she claims.
But yeah, someday she can have 2 that are white. Is there a specific tube?
This is a hard, long watch, isn't it? She's fucking hilarious, this girl.
For a specific job, I
she
suppose there
them.
is.
We know
Surely
that.
it's got to be.
We already knew that. Again,
A formulative.
Old news.
It's got to be a routine that someone at home can
They borrow the dressing gown off Father Bennett.
do.
It's like wires in the wall when
Wires
you're
in
doing
the wall.
Sparkies. There's a certain order that
Cool.
things go in. If they don't, then things go.
Guys, can we pin Hope's account, please? Guys, please give them a little follow. Maybe repost some of their videos as well. What a lovely idea to do, Pope.
Wrong.
They do.
I.e., your body. You know, if you put the wrong.
Honestly, nothing against this lady. She's fucking hilarious. I cannot. He's rambling on. Right, come on. It's now going to turn into a very anti-TikToker live. I mean, he's pro-TikToker, let's face it. I don't know why he calls himself anti-TikToker. With a name like anti-TikToker, he should hate all the TikTokers, not kiss the arse of some of the biggest TikTok creators, but never mind. Right, so... Yeah, so obviously the anti-TikToker said I was talking absolute shit when I said that he'd infiltrated Annette's Discord and did all of that. So what's this then?
Saying it again. If anybody keeps talking about it, they will get a mute for the evening. If you're a regular and you...
Annette gets discontinued after finding out the anti-TikToker was apparently... Thank you, guys. Thank you, Charlotte. Apparently her mod for a year. That he was the one who gave the goodie bag to John and decides to block supporter who was in Pocker's live. Though there was a whole load of lives about it, him in the Discord. There you go, Peter. I'll show the receipts. But I just find it weird that I know his style of awareness is to go put a phone down and go, hey boys and girls, hey, I have an opinion that's completely biased and backs up people that I arse kiss. And then he just does a POV to camera. There's never any receipts or any sort of, never backs anything up. He's just a rambling guy who gets his content pushed out by the people that he funds and pays. You know what I mean? So I call him out and say, didn't you do this? And he goes, nah, bullshit. You said I watched my content. You know I do deep dives. This is like a little dance in a puddle, not a deep dive. It's very easy to find the receipts to back up your bullshit. Well, not to back up your bullshit, sorry, the other way. So yeah, there's this screen recording that's on about it. And then let's talk about the...
He was in my...
And me and Scouse... Well, I've got Scouselayer blocked. To be fair, but what's this? Scouselayer talks about the anti-TikToker in her inbox, and I've had inboxes as well from him. Yes, mate, you left on red because honestly, you're fucking boring.
He did a video and then he inboxed me and was in my inbox saying, I've got
some of this shit.
Eyes and ears everywhere. I know this.
He's got eyes and ears everywhere. Fuck me.
I know that. I know this, I know that, I've got eyes and ears everywhere and all of this, and he's, in my opinion, right, and he might not have meant it like this, but...
So he commented on this post and said, Scouse is so full of shit, and then all the drama commented back and said, so you haven't been in her inbox, and he's chosen not to reply and say, no, of course I haven't. I find that very telling. In
my opinion, this is how I felt.
Thank you so much, Saz, thank you.
Was trying to goad me into a reaction to doing a video or to saying something or doing something that would mean that he could and he would have justifiable reason to do a video on me. I didn't like that.
And it's interesting that Scouse says that because I think that he was looking for an excuse to talk about me and the Zach situation. So he obviously was like, oh, this thing about Amy Rose or whatever, I can call him a bully. That'll feed into my narrative about the stuff to do with Zach, etc. And then you get two communities that are going to back that because they don't like me calling it out. So it's interesting that Scouse says that. He was looking for a reason to sort of strike and make a justified strike or whatever.
I didn't like the way he approached me. I didn't like, the fact if you want to talk, if you want to respond to a video that I've done, then do a video back. But to come in somebody's inbox and then sit there and go, well, you're the one who's causing this, you're the one who's doing this, you're inboxing me. No, I did a video on you and you inboxed me. So I am perfectly within my rights to reply back, which you are perfectly within your rights to do a video back as well. I just didn't like how he was trying to make me look stupid, which I'm telling him now, because I said to him in 6 months down the line, you are not going to be in this position that you're in now with EQ. I can guarantee.
Thank you, Kat. Oh, no, he still is, because he's still licking her backside.
You it. I will guarantee you it, because it.
Has anyone in this chat ever heard Evil Queen say, I don't care about people on this app, I care about making money, and that if you are sending me money and you are backing me, I will back you? Has anybody heard this? I mean, she said it this morning, to be fair. Has anybody heard this? So there we go. And some of EQ's comments about the trans community would be deemed transphobic as well. So, like, and we've spoken about that. We've spoken about that. So there we go. So we know where the support comes from and why the support is there. It's very obvious for everybody to see. What else have we got here?
Right, I'm gonna have my say now because you lot are pissing me off. Amy has autism, and Amy's open about it. Now, was her opinion perfect? No. Was her opinion imperfect? Also no. But that does not give you lot the right on air to be like, oh, it's because she's autistic, oh, it's because she's got this, oh, she's got that. It doesn't make...
Yes. Simple.
Make her any less of a person. Doesn't make her opinions any less valid to her. Even if you don't agree with those opinions, even if those opinions are a bit, like, let's have a chat, mate. It does not give you lot the right to sit there and be like, oh, it's because she's autistic. You don't get to discount her because she has things going on. She's a bit spicy. You don't get to do that. And I think you all need to take a serious hard look at yourselves.
Which was exactly my point.
Like, she's just about to turn 22. Birthday in a couple of days. How fucking perfect were you lot at 22? You're far from perfect now, so we all know the answer.
Agree. I don't think I've got it in me. I'm going to post my response to his most recent video. And there we go. Evil Queen comments, you've always been lovely to me. Financially. And look at this. He says, TheFactFreak has mocked a serious issue to deflect from his own problems. I'll play my video. And you guys can tell me where I have mocked a serious issue or deflected, because if you look at my videos, here's me responding to what he said. So this is my response. So this is a direct response to everything he said. I've highlighted some of the comments on his post, as well as him liking a comment that says, the septum piercing should have been a warning. The guy's a joke. I haven't watched him in ages. Used to do deep dives in a minute. Yeah, I did when I was on TikTok and you could only post 60-second videos. Jesus fucking Christ. 4 years ago or whatever, 5 years ago. So stuff like that, you know? And then said I played victim. Right, so I called, and then I saw this post, so I'll play my post, then I'll play the actual post in its entirety, that he's then trying to say that I am deflecting and taking the piss out of a very serious issue. Not 1 point.
XY, XX. Not the anti-TikToker attacking a community with transphobic views. I'm putting this out there.
These videos, guys, by the way, are on this account, which I'll put in the chat. The mods could pin. If you guys could go and repost and give your opinions over there as well.
The trans confused community. Now, why are the trans community confused, in your opinion?
The trans confused community.
Sounds quite ignorant. If you think you're a man, you are a female, I'm going to give some instructions.
The spokesperson for the trans community. He speaks for all of you.
See this excess facial hair. Beyond excess. It runs all the way down to my chest. And all other bits
So basically, he's making outdated points about the trans community, and obviously what a beauty standard should be for a woman, how a woman should look, or how a man should look and act, which is just ridiculous. So then he said that I was clipping that I was clipping all that, and I was diverting from the original subject that he called me out. But as I've said, that's me dealing with the original subject head on. This is me finding a video, being tagged in a video of him being transphobic. And here's the full video for context.
I'm putting this out there to the trans confused community.
Here's the whole video. Oh, he said that, Peter, in his response to me, that I should leave things that are in the past, basically. And if I don't have nice things to say, don't say anything at all. Hey, Amanda.
If you think you're a man, you are a female, I'm going to give some instructions. See this excess facial hair.
So where did I edit this?
Beyond excess. It runs all the way down to my chest. And all other bits, I would say that's one. It's his gaping head that I've got.
We can't miss it. The whole video's there. All I've done is cut in and speak, and let play, cut in and speak. Like this reaction here, pressing pause and talking. The video is not edited. It is not twisted to look a certain way. It is exactly what you said. And I have just posted a response to his video as well, because it is... The thing is with the anti-TikToker, he really struggles to get out a video in under 5 minutes while calling everybody a rambler. So what I've done is I've recorded another response to him. You know, breaking down the video that he's just made. But honestly, he is just an absolute walking hypocrite. He waffles on and talks absolute shite. Absolute shite. He doesn't back up. Yeehaw, bitch. Thank you, Saz. Yeehaw. He doesn't back up anything he's saying, and he denies doing things that everybody knows he's done. Do you know what I mean? Like, have a look and see. Now, I've got like 10 minutes, so we can have a look at his video. But you'll already hear, if you watch the videos that I'm going to put out, but I've already obviously watched this, but this is wild.
Good afternoon, boys and girls.
Listen, look at that. TheFactFreak has mocked a serious issue to deflect from his own problems. When did I... First of all, I didn't deflect. We've already seen. I've already made videos directly responding to what he said about me. And where have I mocked a serious issue? This is honestly like Daily Mail headline shit to shock people. It's absolutely wild.
And how disappointed am I in TheFactFreak?
But you said I was shit. You said I was shit, so why are you disappointed? I don't get it.
At this minute. So let's just get...
Because I've highlighted your bullshit.
Context key, right? I've called him...
Evil Queen will be watching this tonight, calling me a bully again.
Out on something very specific, up to date.
And you guys have seen my video responding to everything. Is that right, chat? Is that yes or no? You've seen me directly respond to what he called me out on, yes? But now his problem's going to be that I'm calling him out for something he's done in his past. Wild.
Now he's thought it fit to go to one of, actually my third TikTok I
Oh, it was his third? Shouldn't.
Did as I was growing and trying to find my space and learn.
Very easy to grow when you have, you know, the evil army.
Learning how the app is. Decided to drag that up. So let's bring context into key, very specifically, right?
Context in the key. I've seen this before. He twists like common phrases to try and make himself sound more intelligent, but there is no context. Give me context.
The conversation that
he doxed a woman before. Wow.
Clipped is about schoolroom bathrooms. How do we?
But how do we decide what is?
Assign gender to which toilet. So I was being very specific. I was saying, let's just keep it.
Oh my fucking God, listen to this. He's messaging me now. You've got hurt by what I've said, chucked your toys out the prim, and I still forgive you for your nonsensical live. Or nonsensical hit. And then a little prayer sign. Oh, and I forgive you for being a gaslighting twat. I forgive you for being a gaslighting twat. I forgive you for having transphobic views. I forgive you for talking shite for, like 10, 15 minutes, however many all the videos are together. Honestly, thank God I've got your forgiveness.
Science,
Christ.
right? Keep it to science.
Is that not the most patronising message? Is that not the most patronising message ever? He really thinks he is somebody, innit? You have said shit that is transphobic, and all I had to do was search your name in the search bar on TikTok, and the video came up. So we're now talking about that, because you want to talk about problematic behaviour that you say I show, and blah, blah, blah. Well, let's talk about yours now. Now that I've addressed what you said, let's talk about yours.
School, learn science, let's keep it to that.
Oh, mousy, honestly.
But instead, he's clipped it very inappropriately.
You guys have seen, it's not being clipped. The full video's on my page. He's now using language that is emotive. He's clipped it inappropriately. Is it inappropriate because I'm calling you out? What's inappropriate about the way the video was made? It's inappropriate for you because it's highlighting your bullshit, isn't it?
I might add. And in a very...
But you see what I mean about the emotive language?
Deep, dark, sinister type of way. And
I've made a video in a deep, dark, sinister way by calling out his transphobia. Hey, CG. If you can't hear the manipulation and the gaslighting and that, it's unbelievable. You guys have seen the video. The full video is reposted and re-uploaded on my page. It has not been twisted in some dark, deep, sinister way. You are over-exaggerating things and gaslighting people.
Try and twist a narrative to say that I'm transphobic. Can I just...
The views in that video are transphobic.
Say that's the biggest laugh I think I've had, apart from...
I believe you.
Dealing with some of the other moronic
things that you've been accused of.
Issues I deal with. First of all, context, Fact Freak. You used to be all about that.
But you've just given me context. You've said that the video was about toilet use in the trans community. Your views on that are still transphobic. It doesn't matter where you think, it doesn't matter. The views that you expressed in that video that is unedited and on my page were transphobic.
Now, if that was my opinion today, and it was actually my opinion...
He wants us to forget about it because he said it in the past. So now he's saying... He's almost agreeing with what I'm saying, aren't you? By saying, well, those opinions, I don't have those opinions anymore because they are transphobic. Is that what you're saying here? So what have I called out in that video that was wrong then? If you're now saying that that was wrong to be like that, I really don't get it.
Would matter. But unfortunately, what I didn't know at the time was that the clips that I was responding to don't stick to the clip. So... I look like I'm talking out loud, but...
Of course you're talking out loud, and the whole video, once again, is unedited on my page. That makes no sense.
I'm actually responding, as you can see, awareness and reactive awareness to a post that was put out. How do we differentiate? Because...
The point's still transphobic that you made.
The schoolroom bathroom debate was massive at the time, but he's...
And the points you made were transphobic.
Perverted it. And this...
The emotive language again. He's perverted it. How have I perverted it? Do you even know what the fucking word means in context of this? This is gaslighting. I haven't perverted anything. I said that your opinions in the video were transphobic. And they are. You are using emotive language to try and make things seem worse than they are.
This is what I'm saying. Like, he's all of a sudden perverting things.
How? Receipts, timelines. How am I doing that? Makes absolutely no fucking sense. Meltdown incoming.
In order to say something. And quite frankly, it sounds ridiculous out of context.
Wasn't out of context. Your opinions are transphobic.
I'm really disappointed that he would even put...
Why are you disappointed? You said I was shit.
Something up like that. And
Bet you are, better touch your little feelings.
I'm so sad that he's twisted it in a way that his community would obviously come at me and hate, because
I don't think it should just be my community. I think it should be anybody who stands for trans rights should have an issue with the stuff you were saying. Simple.
Because it is what it is. It used to be a safe space. I am going to tell you 100%.
There is absolutely no such thing as a fucking safe space on TikTok. How many times have you... Thank you for the potato. Oh my... You nearly got blocked there, Alicia, because I thought it was actually her for a second. How many times have you guys heard me say, nowhere's a safe space? Please look after your own triggers. Please do X, Y, Z. This whole idea, when people say that there's a safe space in their community, I always feel it's a point of manipulation. You know, to try and be like, oh, this is safe, you can come here and all this. I hate that expression, and I've said it several times, haven't I? Do you know what I mean? It's bullshit.
TheFactFreak's channel is no safe space.
For bullshitters.
Let's not forget the comments he made, he's not addressed. The outing.
Guys, you've seen the direct video that I addressed, right? You've seen the direct video where I addressed his video, right? Fucking idiot.
Of Zach's information without asking it.
I haven't addressed Zach's situation. Chat, how many of you have seen me live with Zach DeBrat twice over the last week discussing that very same situation? I haven't addressed it, yet I've spoken to the man himself twice on live. And you've seen the screen recording because you commented on the Observer's screen recording of it saying, thanks Observer, I missed this. So you've seen it too. So this is just gaslighting, manipulation.
Him thinking he's doing right. He's doing a whole lot of wrongs, and to try and cover this up, he's then brought a video.
I'm not covering fucking anything up. I outed my messages between me and Zach in front of God only knows however many people were in there. It was to show that me and Zach had not conspired against Miss Red. I obviously people didn't know what the fuck was going on. I've addressed that, spoken about it, made videos about it, spoken to Zach several times. So you are now creating a false narrative and gaslighting.
My third video out of context, perverted it, and then put it...
And then the abortive language again, perverted it. I wasn't in a bloody little skirt going, ooh, what's that? I wasn't. I've just shown everyone your words, and the full video without my commentary or anything like that is also uploaded on my channel and in my reposts.
Out to you as some sort of, I'm a meant to be this bastion. No, I've learned so much.
No bastard.
Since I've been on the app, I've got to tell you, boys and girls.
Can you learn to get a comb?
I've learned so much. It is epic, to do with a whole range of issues.
Well, that's great, but you still said it.
And quite frankly...
So are you now trying to say that you've moved on from the opinion that was transphobic? So by you saying that, and by you saying you don't agree with those views anymore, why was I in the wrong to say those views were transphobic and wrong? If you are trying to say that, my fucking Christ.
Frankly, I'm sick and tired of seeing people do this, what TheFactFreak's doing.
Calling out your shit.
Right, if you've got nothing good to say, don't say nothing, you know?
You fucking heard that? You heard that? Out of the words, your whole profile is talking shit about people. I'm responding to you talking shit about the trans community. I'm responding to you talking about me. How, like, your whole channel is that, and you can do what you want. with your channel, but my God, how you must really think you are a very good gaslighter. To be able to put a phrase like that in a video like this is absolutely mental. That's what you do. That is what you do.
But
don't worry, guys. As the message says, he forgives me.
Unbelievable. But hey-ho, I thought I best put this.
Hey-ho, guys. Is he going to say at the end, like he said about Diadro, he's going to look into Brian Rose or something? He does exposures like 2-3 years out of date or something. So I'll be waiting for that.
This out. Just as a bit of a, you know, everyone knows. The thing is, right, this has already been out once as well.
So somebody's already pulled you up on the transphobia?
Oh. Like, I've already addressed it. So
you've already agreed with me. So what the fuck is the point?
Everyone knows my thoughts and feelings at the time on this matter, and also ahead of time.
Ahead of time? So are you saying that your opinions have changed from the opinions you shared in that video? So you would agree with what I'm saying then? That your opinions were transphobic? Fucking time traveller, this twat.
So, what you doing, Fact Freak?
Calling you out on your shit?
It's ridiculous.
Oh, bless.
Grow up is what
Fucking hell.
I've got to say. Grow up, man. Right, I'm going to put a full stop in it there. I got to go
Thank God it was only 4 minutes.
out. Got some chores to do. Taking the wife out.
Alright, fantastic. Thanks for the fucking update, if anybody was wondering. Right, that's me fucking done for today, Jesus Christ. I am going live at 6 o'clock on YouTube, guys. Obviously, just search The Fact Freak up on YouTube, or use the links in my bio. We're going live tonight and we're talking about John Shields, and we're reacting to all the videos to do with all the horrific essay that he's obviously committed and his bullshit. So we're going to make sure that it's cemented and it's on YouTube and it's not going anywhere. So hopefully come and see me at 6 o'clock. Set your alarms now. 6 p.m. YouTube. Set your goddamn alarms. Right, thank you anybody who sent any gifts, followed, liked, shared the live, all of that, interacted. You guys are incredible. I won't be back on here till tomorrow, so I'll be back on sometime tomorrow. Catch you later, guys. And remember, in the words of the anti-TikToker, if you've got nothing nice to say, don't say anything. Peace, guys. Peace. Peace. Fucking hell.